Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today we're doing Whatever Happened to That Palette Wednesday. It's been a little while since I've done it. I'm going to do it probably every other week. I'm not necessarily going to do it every week, but whenever I get a chance, because I feel like if I did it every week, I would probably run out of palettes to use, so I'm just going to do it periodically when I want to use a palette that I haven't used in a while, and that is the case today. So I knew that I wanted to do a look with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. I actually have never done one on my channel, and I think I've only used it once in real life. There we go. It looks like this. Beautiful, beautiful shades. It was not everyone's favorite. It was not everyone's least favorite either. That was the subculture, I think, for most people, but I know some people did really like it. But I knew I wanted this for a few of the shades. I wanted it for this one right here, this one, this purple one, this duochrome like golden white moment, and I just knew that I wanted it, and then I saw that it was on clearance, and I think I got it for 20 bucks. So when I got it home, I intended fully to use it not only on my channel but in real life, and then stuff got in the way and I used other palettes instead, and I just haven't used it, so I thought I would use it with you guys today. I've already done my brows with my It Cosmetics Brow Power, and I used the Marc Jacobs. This is the Coconut Primer, Invisible Undercover Primer. I don't really feel like this does anything in terms of priming. I feel like it does hydrate the skin. So sometimes I'll use it instead of my Glam Glow Glow Starter as a moisturizer, but I really don't think it does anything in terms of like perfecting your pores or doing, I have a mirror over here, or doing anything else for priming your face. But I do think it's a good hydrator, and it does smell like coconut. So that's always a plus for me because I love everything coconut. In terms of priming, I'm going to use my little mini Tatcha. This is the Silk Canvas Primer. I am going to be getting the full-size one during the VIB Rouge sale, which does start the 24th, which is Friday. I actually pet sat for my brother this past weekend, and he was insistent on paying me somehow, so he did give me a gift card to Sephora so that I could buy stuff for my channel. So I was like, oh, that's so cool. So that is one of the things I plan to pick up, and I felt like it would be a good thing to get it when it's during the sale. Occasionally I've noticed that during the sales, though, they run out of certain items, and I don't know, like not during the sale, but I mean before the sale. So I don't know if that's like a thing or if it just happens to be coincidence. I'm not, accusing anyone of anything, but I'm just saying. So I hope they have it during the sale. This is the Jack Black Natural Mint like lip balm. I just like to put something on my lips. My lips are extra pink today. I mean, I have like Snow White type lips anyway, very pink, but I today have pinker lips. Let me actually turn on. This mirror has a light, and it actually has been helping me, I think, in my videos to have it next to me because it lights up my face more. But this is the Milk Blur Stick Primer. I don't even remember what I was talking about before that. Oh, this helps me. I got a glob of it. It just helps moisturize my lips. Right, my lips are pink. Normally my lips are very, very pink, and but I was using this lipstick, Girl Crush from Sugar Pill, all day yesterday, so I think it stained my lips, as well as my eyelids are stained from the last makeup look that I filmed. So I'm going to put my MAC paint stick per usual. That's what I use most of the time, you guys know. Once this runs out, I think I will go to the, I think I'm going to try the Milk Jumbo eyeshadow pencil from NYX. I mean, not try it. Like, I used to use only that, but I'm going to go back to it for a little bit at least. So Okay, let's blend that out. So I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to grab a flat shader brush. I actually want to try, yes, I'm going to use this one from the Tarte Mermaid collection. This is like the closest thing to a flat shader brush that you get in this set. And I'm going to go into the shade Sphere, which is this one right here. On camera, it tends to look a little bit more yellow, but it's more of a lime green in person. It's like a cross between, it's kind of like the Laura Lee Los Angeles palette, the Party Animal one that came in the BoxyCharm. It's kind of like a cross between a yellow and a lime green. Like a chartreuse, in my opinion. Oh, okay, yeah, because of the light that I have on me, you can tell that it's more true to color than if I had turned off the light. I feel like if I turned it off, it would look more yellow, for sure. So, but this is more true to color. So I'm just going to put that in the inner corner and kind of bring it into the crease a little bit. I'm not going to do a really complex look today. I'm going to do a pretty, it's still going to, I think, look well put together, but it's going to be more of a, not, you know, I'm not going to use 50 different, eyeshadow shades. Like, I won't be testing out every shade in the palette. Although I have been thinking about doing a video on that challenge. I know that it was a while ago that people were doing that, but that was pretty. I really like that. There's so many looks that are going to be coming up. Oh, sometimes I have a hard time deciding what I want to film because I have so many ideas of what I want to film. So I can never decide which one I want to do next, because then that's pretty much what's going to be on my eyes for the rest of the day. Actually, before I get into the darkest shade, I'm going to take Lucid, which is this. It is hard to tell on camera. It's a very light white goldy shade. Actually going to do something I normally don't do, which is spray my brush a little bit. Let me set down this blending brush, and I'm just gonna go in with that on my brow bone. Normally I use glitter glue for shimmer shades, but I don't really feel like I'm gonna put a glitter glue on my brow bone, so. And I think this is why people didn't love the palette as much. I mean, maybe they did. The ones that I watched didn't really love this one as much, but I think it's because the shadows had like some inconsistency. Like this one is a little bit more difficult to work with than has a lot of kick up. I'm having trouble getting pigment from it, and you would expect it to just be a brow bone highlight, but it's like you're struggling to get it to like really have some pigment. Okay, that is not the crease brush that I want to use. Where is the crease brush I want to use? Oh, haha, I found it. Sorry, there is a makeup bag. This is my Too Faced Clover bag that I've been looking for. And it was like right there in front of me. So I'm going to go in with this Morphe brush. This is the Morphe E17. Let me do my color switch because it's got, I'll keep my little color switch on my leg because it's got had some blue eyeshadow on it. And I'm going to go in with the shade Throne. Now Throne is a interesting color because it's like an emerald green, which you can tell in this lighting, but in some lighting it has a very black base, so it's very dark. I think I'm actually going to take that Sphere color and put it all the way across my lid, because I feel like having that as a base will definitely bring out more of the green and less of the black base, so that it hopefully won't be as dark, because I definitely want that beautiful green to show through. So just do that real quick. Like, you guys have any plans for the weekend? I think I mentioned in my last video, which I think it's going to go up before this one, but I'm not sure. It might actually go up after this one. I'm going to a wedding this weekend, and it's like a two-parter, so like it's going to have the ceremony first, per usual, but I mean, then you have like a 5-hour break in between, and then it's going to be the reception where you have to get dressed up formally and everything. So I'll probably switch my makeup in between. So I'm going to do I think I'm going to do a video on each of my looks. Yeah, that is so dark. Okay. I've seen some people use it, and if you use it over a black base, then it really brings out like the green shimmeriness. I'm going to do what I did on the other side just because for consistency, and then I'm going to go in with a less dense brush and see if that helps blend it out a little bit better. But actually, I'm not mad at this. I am glad that I used the chartreuse shade first, though, because I really feel like it did help in terms of not making it just look straight up like a smoky black, smoky eye. Smoky black, smoky eye. Oh boy, Anya. Anya. Okay, I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to go wipe off the red eyeshadow that has partially stained it. This is my Morphe M441. If you, yeah, you wouldn't have seen it by now. I was going to say I could link my last video, but it's actually not going to be my last video because it'll be my next video. I did a look using the Kylie Cosmetics birthday palette, and there was like a lot of pink involved, so the brush kind of stained a little bit. This is a lot of fallout, but you guys know that I personally don't really mind fallout as long as the shadow is pigmented. So I cannot imagine how dark this would have been, though, if I would have not put the chartreuse color underneath it. I'm going in with my Real Techniques. This is a domed shadow brush. Blending it. I will say I'm glad I didn't buy this palette full price personally, because it is not the easiest to work with so far. The shades that, the one shade, not, I mean, the Sphere shade was easy. This one, not so much. And it really just, I don't know, it's not green like I thought it was going to be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray my brush. That's what I'm going to do. And we'll just see. We'll just see if it, really spray it, and see if that helps. Not really. If I was patting it on the lid, I think it would help. But if you guys hear knocking and stuff, by the way, They are doing work on the roof. I mean, I do think that made it more green. So, but this was a difficult look. Going back in with the chartreuse color, and I'm putting that, patting that over it, just to kind of blend the two together. Maybe draw up some more green. That noise has been going on all day. Oh, gives you a headache after a while. So I'm excited. I love weddings, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I'm going to go in with no additional product on the 441 and just try to blend that out a little bit more. I mean, you guys know I like harsh lines, but this is a bit much. And I like that, you know, get a wardrobe change, a makeup change. I think that's fun. Alright, we'll see how that goes. If we need to blend more, we can. Now I'm going to remove all of this fallout from my face with the best scented makeup wipes on earth. These are the unicorn makeup wipes that I got at Marshall's. I don't know if I've already put up my haul by now. I mean, as of this point, I haven't when I'm filming this, but I don't know if you'll see that first or this first, but I did get it when I went to Marshall's, which you have seen my vlog, or I mean, it's up if you want to watch it. But yeah, so I got them and they smell so freaking good. Like, I wish that I had a lotion that smelled like that. I've said that before. Ooh, speaking of that, okay, so story time. So I went, really quick before I start, I'm going to use this. This is the new It Cosmetics Superstar Flawless Foundation Brush. This is the one that looks like a star. They had one that they came out with a few years ago that was in the shape of a heart. Sarah Smiles Loves Makeup, my friend on YouTube, she uses that every time she does her foundation. I have that one as well, and I've used it, I don't think on camera, but this is the one that looks like a star. So it's really pretty. And I'm going to use that today for my foundation. So I'm going to spray it just to get it nice and wet. And then I'm going to go in with some of my Fenty foundation. So Bath & Body Works, they always have, I feel like, they always have, where's my other foundation? Sorry, got distracted. Here it is. I'm going to use the True Match foundation from L'Oreal. So I feel like they always discontinue all the products that I like. Like, they always have stuff that smells like laundry detergent and grass and stuff like that. But I like to smell like cupcakes and vanilla and marshmallows and cookies and stuff like that. So I feel like everything that I like, they discontinue. And except for warm vanilla sugar, but it's like the only one. So they have a candle called Fireside. And it basically smells like s'mores. And I literally would rub that candle on my body if I could in order to smell like it. Like, I'm not even kidding when I say that that has got to be like the best smelling candle. And I kept saying, please make it in a body lotion. Like, I sent them a letter. Well, okay, an email. Not a letter. Well, this definitely gives full coverage. And I was like, please make it a lotion. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I promise I'll buy it, I'll buy it, I'll buy it. Well, I haven't been to Bath & Body Works in a few years because we used to buy stuff there all the time. And then I was like, okay, this is nonsense. I have so much stuff, like, I'll never go through it. Well, I stopped going, and then I started to run out of stuff. So I went over the weekend, because there's one right by my brother's house. And the lady was like, I was like, do you have this? And she was like, no. And I was like, do you have this? She's like, no. And I was like, do you have anything that smells like candy or cupcakes or baked goods or please something? So she said, no. Well, and then she said, well, we have one coming out next week. And she said, do you like our candle fireside? Yes, I do. And she said, oh, well, we have one called Bonfire Bash or something like that coming out next week that smells like it's meant to smell like the candle. And I, like, squealed in the store. I was so excited. So I'm just stamping over that with my sponge. And makes it look a little bit less like a mask on my face. And so, I don't even think I need concealer today. And so, I was like, yes, please. And she said, actually, we already have some of the shower gel in the back if you want to smell it, or if you want, and if you like it, you can buy it today. And I said, okay. So she went in the back and she got the shower gel. And I smelled it, and it smelled just like the candle. Like, exactly like the freaking candle. And I was like, I'll take it. So I bought one. It's about like 10, but I bought one. They come out next week, and they're going to have lotion and body spray. I'm going to buy it all. I still have a gift card to Bath & Body Works from my birthday, like 2 years ago. And they had changed the law that you can't have gift cards expire anymore. So I don't know if that's worldwide or statewide, but in Virginia, at least, that's how it is. So it's still good. So yeah, so I'm going to go back and get it when it comes out, like all of it. And I'm really excited that they finally listened to me. So, and it smells exactly like I've always dreamed that it would smell. So excited. And I used the shower gel yesterday. And it actually stays with you. Like, it's not one of those shower gels that you just put on and then it's gone. Like, no, it still smells hours later. It smells so freaking good. And it was free because she was like, do you get our emails? And I was like, I think so. So she was like, well, check your email because there should be a coupon for when you buy something for $10, then you get a $14 item for free. I don't know how that marketing works for them, but I was like, oh, okay. So I looked, and I was getting some hand sanitizer and some kitchen soap already, so I was definitely spending $10. And when I found the coupon, and I ended up getting the shower gel for free. So when I go back, I don't know if she meant next week as in next week or this week. I'm going to call them probably tomorrow and see if she meant this week. But I'm definitely going to buy some more of the shower gel and probably just the body lotion. Their body sprays contain a lot of alcohol in them. And I feel like that kind of takes away from the scent. So, or causes the scent to kind of fade. That was the Sweetie Pie bronzer. I just got so caught up telling you about my new found love perfume or scent. So I'm going to go in with my Makeup Geek blushes. I'm actually going to use this like peachy one right here. This is Bliss. feel like I still have some pink left on the brush, not the blush, the brush. So it'll be like a pinky peach. But yeah, so that is really exciting. I'm so happy. And I was also so happy to go to Marshall's and Bath and Body Works. I like a lot of blush, by the way, so don't come for me. I love it, and I'm addicted to it, and I'm not seeking help for it. So I went, it was awesome, and I loved when I went there and I saw that everyone is coming out with like Halloween stuff. And I know it's only, you know, not even the end of August yet, but I love fall, I love Halloween, I love October. I actually love September through February the most. So that was my Australis setting spray. Ooh, an itch. I felt like the spray actually went in my ear. It was weird. So this is the Jeffree Star, the new highlighter sarcophagus. He came out with a highlighter palette last year. Yeah, the 24 karat one and the platinum ice one. And in the 24 karat one, he had a shade called sarcophagus. And it was the lightest shade in the palette and the only shade that would have worked on my skin tone in terms of highlighter. So I didn't buy that palette because, well, actually, truth be told, I actually didn't buy either palette, which still don't understand why. But I'm going to buy the Platinum Ice one when I get the liquid highlighter. But I didn't buy the palette because most of the shades were too dark for my skin tone, but stunning for medium to deep skin tones. And so he actually came out with sarcophagus as a single one recently. And it's weird because it wasn't really announced. Like, I just happened to see it on somebody's Instagram, and I was like, went right over to JeffreeStarCosmetics.com and got it, because every time I see, it's the one that I see Jeffree use the most, and every time I see him use it, I'm like, I want that, but I didn't want to buy a whole palette just for that one shade. And he and I, like, every foundation that he uses that I own as well, like, I don't own everything he owns, clearly, but everything that we own that's the same, we both use the same, like, shade. Like, I'm the same skin tone is what I'm trying to say. Like, we are both the same shade in just about every foundation. So I thought if it looks good on him, it'll probably look good on me. Okay, what is this? No, that's not what I wanted. So let's see where we're at. So I think today I am going to actually skip the lashes. I've been wearing lashes a lot in my videos recently. I'm going to go in with my Le Crayon black liner. And I'm not going to lie. You guys have seen one, which thank you guys so much for all the love on that video. The outro got cut off, and I didn't realize it till it was already uploaded and I had wiped off all my makeup. So I was like, but I really wanted you guys to see the, like, raw, actual first reaction of me trying lashes on myself. And so I was like, I'm just going to upload it. Even though it doesn't have, an outro, I'm sure they will understand. So I'm going to go in with Throne over top of that black Lancome liner. And so in the video that will be up after this one, I actually tried a different set of lashes and I loved them. Like, spoiler alert. I still don't feel like I have it down pat as to how to put them on, and I did have to cut them a bit, but that was what I was afraid of. I was afraid of wearing lashes because I was afraid that I was going to fall in love with wearing them and there would be no turning back, and then I would want to wear them all the time. And I think that is what has happened. Or I don't really want to wear them all the time, but you know, I could definitely see myself wearing them more often. Not today though. Today I am just going to be going to cook dinner for me and my hubby. And then we're going to watch, I don't know, a movie or a show. And then go to bed early. Because we both have to be up early tomorrow. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm addicted to a show on Netflix. Well, I've been addicted to a lot of shows on Netflix. But I have been watching Riverdale. And I mean, this addiction started like when I saw the first season. But then the second season came. And for some reason, I didn't start watching it like the second it came out. I was like, meh. Oh, you know, which is weird because when the first season was out, I was like, oh, I love this. I love this. When's the second season? And I was ticked off that there was no second season on there. This is the Revlon Volumizing, and I'm going to double up with the Hourglass Caution Mascara. And then, yeah, so then the second season came out, and I was like, meh. And then I just started watching it like 2 or 3 days ago, and I'm almost done with it. And then I'm going to be sad again, because I'm going to have to wait for the third season. And I know that it's on TV, but I don't like commercials at all. Or waiting until the next week for the episode. We're so spoiled, right? So, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to go in with that pencil brush, clean it off of my color switch. I'm going to spray it. I'm going to go in with Lucid and put that in the inner corner. Okay, well, so that worked a lot better on the inner corner for some reason than it did on the brow bone. Like the brow bone, I felt like it didn't do anything. Weird. And now that we have everything done and put together, I actually do like how this look turned out, even though that throne shade was darker than I expected. I like it. Alright. Do the other inner corner. Sorry, this video is long. I think we're at 30 minutes or something. Yeah, right around there. But I like to talk to you guys. I don't just like to sit here and only do makeup. I like to talk to you. I like to talk about everything I'm using. And I hope you guys don't mind. I try to do some shorter videos as well. But I have a hard time keeping them short. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the lip balm off of my overly pigmented lips. I mean, my lips are definitely pigmented on their own, but that lip color definitely changed and made them like way more pink. So I'm going to use Midnight Cowboy, which is a lip liner from Urban Decay. With greens on the eyes, I like to use nude lips a lot. So I'm going to go in with this as my lip pencil. Sorry if you can hear the TV in the background. It was not that loud. Like, I feel like sometimes certain shows get louder, and I completely forgot to turn it off. I just dropped something. And yeah. Comment down below if you have a dog that watches TV, because Jeffrey does. He literally sits on the couch and just looks at the television. He loves when it's on. Still working on the roof. This is ColourPop Unfortunately, this was with the Hello Kitty collection. I wish they would come back out with this as a permanent shade. It is called, I don't even remember, and the sticker is gone. But it was this one. It's like a peachy pink duochrome lip gloss, and I love it. I bought like 3 of them when the collection came out. So, oh, and if you haven't seen my last video, then you haven't seen my purple hair before today. So I did go to purple, and it kind of made the roots like a magenta purple when it mixed with like my roots and what I had up there. So I think I really like it. I mixed a bunch of colors together. And yeah. So, oh, and I got the cat ears from my friend, which I like because it keeps my hair out of my face. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being supportive. And, you know, whatever happened to that palette Wednesday is all about pulling out a palette you haven't used in a while, or in this case, haven't used ever, that you know, want to use more. So I hope you guys enjoyed again, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.